My name is Grace, and the one story I wanted to to tell about today is the story of the Wihtiko. The Wihtiko is how you say it in my Cree dialect. Many people know the story as the Windigo. So our people have feared the Wihtiko stories for hundreds of years. I'm not sure if you've heard about it, but it's said to be a dark spirit that can coerce people to go to it, where it can then possess you and could resort into cannibalism and transforming the person into something not human. So yes, so we believe it to be a bad spirit. One of the stories that I have heard growing up is it was about my great grandpa Isaiah. He was a medicine man, and I heard stories from my great grandpa and just from the family, from cousins, and I have a big family, so we talk about it. And the one story that stayed with me is when my grandpa and his two brothers were out. I believe it was probably a trapping tent or a cabin. Back then they'd stay, or they still do stay, in canvas tents or in cabins. So what had happened was my great grandpa Isaiah told my grandpa Wilson and his brothers to stay inside no matter what they heard. So from what we believe is during that time, while he was outside, that he was battling the Wihtiko and to no longer harm our family. So what we heard was that he fought it off, and it has no longer bothered us since then. One of the warnings that the Wihtiko said to my grandpa was, "I will not come back, but none of your children or your grandchildren or your great-grandchildren can harm the earth." So that's when, well, now I see things differently. I used to think of it as a bad spirit. Oh my gosh, it's gonna hurt us. But now when I look at it from a different perspective, the Wihtiko is trying to protect the earth from us people. Because why would it say that warning about, if any of you hurt the earth, I will come back for you. So while in isolation here, my home with my kids, I've had a lot of time to think, and I started looking at the Wihtiko as protector for Mother Earth, although it does harm people. That when you look at things from a different perspective, it might change a lot of ways in the way we act. So for many years I used to fear, oh wow, well, let's not harm the earth, let's not do this, the Wihtiko will come back. I just wanted to share it. I'm still not sure what to think about it all, but I just figured I'd share a story since we're all at home, and I think storytelling is great. So yeah, bye.